Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and quick update on my Maypop passion flower vine. That's Passiflora Incarnata. Now this is the very hardy one that dies back below ground every year. Can be a bit challenging to get going in the UK because they don't really like wet roots, especially when they're young, and quite often the root system below ground can rot off. But once you've actually got them established and they've been in for 2 or 3 years, they get to a point of maturity where the roots aren't affected or not likely to be affected by the wet, particularly if you can grow them a little bit higher up on a raised border. These are actually in a raised border, but I did plant them in some sandy soil. Now I think they get their name Maypop from the fact that normally they pop up out in warmer climates anyway. They pop up in May out of the ground, but actually until this year mine hadn't started growing until mid-June. But this year we had a very mild sort of April and May period. In actual fact, this one did start sending up shoots in about the sort of 3rd week of May, I would say. I'm actually filming this on the 8th of June, but it probably won't come out for a couple of days. So you can see that these shoots that have come out of the ground are already about a foot in height. It's quite a quick growing plant because it has to flower and fruit in the complete season in one go, because obviously it dies back to the ground in winter. So if it hasn't flowered and fruited by then, it doesn't sort of propagate itself by seed. Now they aren't self-fertile, so you either need another Passiflora Incarnata, which is obviously will be a seed grown one, or they can sometimes be cross-pollinated with other varieties, one of which is meant to be Passiflora Incarnata, the blue passion flower, which is a hardy one, which is why I've planted a vine next to it. That's actually in flower already. But I'm hoping this year, now that the Incarnata is very well established, I'm hoping this year that if this flowers, that possibly if we get a warm summer, it might get some fruit set on it. Remains to be seen. It didn't set any fruits last year, although I tried cross-pollinating it. But we'll see what happens. Maybe we'll be lucky this year. But I know there's a few people who are interested in them, so hence the reason I thought I'd do a quick video. I would imagine at the speed these grow, these should be flowering within 4 weeks time from now. So I would expect to see flowers on these quite possibly by the 1st or 2nd week of July, but obviously I'll do an update if should that happen. You can have a close look up at the flowers then if you haven't seen my previous videos from previous years. Thanks for watching the video. Please give me a thumbs up, share it with people who you think will be interested. Please subscribe to my channel, and remember, click on the bell if you want to know when new videos come out, and I'll do updates on these sorts of plants as soon as I can. See you all soon. Brett out for now.